Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar today. Overnight data were released in form of the UK GDP, industrial production, manufacturing production and trade balance data. As you can see, GDP worse than expected 0.2% with 0% increase. Industrial production deteriorates from 0.8 to minus 0.8. Completely different than the expectations of 0.3%. Manufacturing production deteriorates from 1.1% to minus 1%. Monthly GDP change 0.5% only. Trade balance shrinks even more from minus 18.89 billion pound to minus 20 billion pound, and this is very bad looking bunch of data from the UK. We'll definitely take a look at the British pound related pairs during our analysis. Now what do we have here? ECB Macau will give us a speech 11:30. Then we got German bond auction starts at 11:30 as well. Eurogroup meeting starts at noon, and then we got the monthly GDP tracker from NIESR from the UK. Of course, this data is scheduled for release at 2 o'clock, and then during the beginning of the US session, we got CPI and core CPI data from the USA, so please stay focused. German Buba will give a speech at 4 o'clock. Then we got crude oil inventories, again very important data, scheduled for release at 4:30 together with the Cushing crude oil inventories. German Buba Mauderer will give a speech 4:45, and then we got 10 years note auction scheduled for release at 7 o'clock. So that's about it. Very important data ahead of us during the beginning of the US session, so definitely volatility will spike up. But first, let's take a look at the British pound and the technical picture. The worse than expected data from the UK didn't make any big changes on the 4-hour chart of the British pound. As you can see, we got this test of the level of 1.30. This is 1.31 basically. Market has been trying to break this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times already. Never ever happened. Now, because we have the local low a little bit higher, which means that the local low is located at the level of 1.3109, so 8 pips higher. Let's just establish this level as the temporary short-term technical resistance. It needs to be violated for the bulls to rally higher. As you can see, for now the bulls have been trying, but nothing happened. The bears are still in charge of the market, and they are pushing the market lower and lower. So the local technical support 1.3048 might be tested today, might be very nicely let's say broken, because just below this level there is a 38% Fibonacci retracement level, which might be the target for the bears, 1.3035, and of course that's not enough for the for this deep that might not be enough for this deep movement to the downside. Next level is 50%, 1.2964, and then 61%, 1.2893. Momentum hit the level of 50 and then gets reversed, so it gets capped, so it reversed lower, and the momentum is negative. Bears are in charge of the market. Market keeps moving lower. Let's find out what's going on the British pound to the Japanese yen. On the British pound to Japanese yen, we are moving down quite fast. Let me just point out the key technical support here, and of course this is the level of 180.08. so that's the key technical support, and let's just find out what's going on the with the recent swing to the downside. We definitely retraced more than 61% as far as I am concerned, but we can still measure it So if we take into the account the whole swing from the downside to the upside, so roughly around here, you can see that 61% is located roughly around here, 185.25, and this level has been violated already. The local low was made at the level of 184.45. So this Fibonacci retracement is now not relevant, and the market keeps moving lower, keeps moving lower, keeps moving lower. Is still below the trend line, is still below the 50 and 100 periods moving average. Maybe there will be some kind of a let's say bounce from the level of 182.78. That's the minor technical support. But if you take a look at the momentum, you can see the momentum is extremely weak, hits the extremely oversold market conditions as well. Bears are in total charge of this market whatsoever. Lower prices are expected on British pound to Japanese yen. Because of the crude oil inventories, let's find out what's going on the crude oil. The crude oil has made a new low at the level of 65.27, and now it's trying to bounce. It broke, the bears broke below the technical supports at 66.89. So this is now technical resistance, and 67.87. So this is now technical resistance, together with the level of 68.81. The momentum is negative. The momentum stays negative. We start to diverge a little bit on a 4-hour chart. The market keeps making lower lows. Let me just take my arrow. The market keeps moving lower and keeps making lower lows, and the momentum is now diverging. The momentum is now moving slightly up. So the dips towards the extremely oversold levels are not that strong. But the market keeps pushing lower. It is quite obvious that the next target for the bears is 63.72. Why? Because this is the low. Let me just zoom out and switch to the daily, because this is the low from. There you go. This is the low from the 2023, from the May 2023. So that might be quite interesting how the market will react testing this level. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin. What is Bitcoin doing on the 4-hour chart? We got very nice retracement towards the 38% of the Fibonacci, of course, level. Very nice movement there to the upside. However, when we hit 100 periods moving average on a 4-hour chart, roughly around 57,541, the market reversed. Now we are locked. We are locked between the technical resistance. Let me just play with the levels, because we need to upgrade these levels. We got the technical resistance around the level of $58,059, and the technical support at 56,255. So we are locked in this zone, and we are waiting for the breakout. The momentum is still positive, but it's not strong at all, and it looks like this movement to the upside might have been completed. Nevertheless, if I'm not wrong, I can spot a 5-wave impulsive structure from the bottom. So what do we have here? Let me just place this 5-wave impulsive structure. Okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. Remove this one, and once again 5-wave impulsive structure. There you go. From the bottom of this level here. So we got the wave 1, we got ABC to the downside, wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves here, wave 4, and we still wait for the wave 5. So this is how it looks like on the Bitcoin from the Elliott wave perspective. Maybe this impulsive structure has not been completed yet, and we still might have the opportunity to increase a little bit higher, preferably towards this zone here, where the 50% of the Fibonacci extension is and 61% of the Fibonacci extension is. Maximum is of course $60,000 for this impulsive structure. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.